Already we discussed in the first question. Here they given that by name the property of the metal which is having the beaten into thin sheet. So this first property, beaten into thin sheet, then it is a thin sheet means the malleable nature, and drawn into thin wire is the ductile nature, and luster means the shining nature, and if it is making ringing sound, it is sonorous nature. This question already we discussed. Just we have to recall that. And drawn into thin wire, it is a ductile nature. And next, most malleable metals. Which is the most malleable metal? Gold is the most malleable metal. 1 gram of the gold, 1 gram of the gold, we can make a thin wire like a 2 kilometer wire we can able to prepare. So gold is highest malleable nature, and gold and silver is both having most malleable nature. So answer E and B. And next, which of the most ductile nature? Which is the most ductile nature? Then here also gold and silver we can consider as a most ductile nature. We can able to drawn into thin wire as well as thin sheet. And next, which of the metal is the best conductor of heat? Best conductor of heat, silver and copper. Both it will be conduct the heat best. So that's why we can select A and B both. And next case, this and all we discussed already. Which metal poor conductor of heat? Which metal poor conductor of heat means in two example I said. Among the two example, one is the mercury and another one is the lead. Lead symbol Pb or a lead W. And metal which is hardest hard surface and it will produce the sound. So which will produce the sound means mercury already at room temperature is a liquid form, so it won't make the sound. And next, iron, aluminum, zinc. So these three elements it will make the ringing sound. It will show the sonorous nature. Hard surface with the sonorous nature. And next, metal which is, so you have to mark A, B, C and D. So they didn't give that A, B, C as an option. So you have to, this question, you have to select iron, aluminum and zinc. And which metal exists as a liquid at room temperature? So bromine is a non-metal. It will exist in room temperature is in the form of liquid. But here they are given which metal they give. So bromine you should not select. And next, mercury as a liquid at room temperature. Room temperature means 25 degrees Celsius. So at 25 degrees Celsius, mercury only a liquid form, and that to metal. If it is 25 degrees Celsius, if they will ask the question non-metal, which is a non-metal liquid form means bromine you have to select. And next case, gallium around 30 degrees Celsius, it will be liquid form. 30 gallium and cesium. This cesium and gallium both are at room temperature. It is more than room temperature. More than room temperature, around the room temperature. It is around 30 degrees Celsius. It will be in the form of liquid. So gallium. So our answer, metal exists liquid form means you have to select only mercury. You should not select the bromine or gallium or cesium or some other element. Okay. And next case, and which of the following metals has a low melting point? Low melting point means already we know that gallium and cesium are having low melting point. Then here you have to include as a mercury also. You should include. Why? Because 25 degrees is itself it is a liquid, no. So that's why low melting point. And which of the following is a lustrous non-metal? Non-metal they are saying it is not a metal. Lustrous non-metal. Lustrous non-metal means iodine is a non-metal and carbon, everything is a non-metal. But in the case of iodine only, will show the lustrous nature. This is generally non-metal, non-luster, but iodine alone is a lustrous nature. And next case, name the element which is naturally hard and as high melting and boiling point, which is having high melting and boiling point. So graphite is having soft nature and it is a high melting and boiling point. But diamond having hard nature with a high melting and boiling point. So that's why we are selecting diamond as the element. So graphite is not a hardest substance. That's why we are not selecting. and but it's having high melting and boiling point. And fluorine also soft nature, so it's having low melting and boiling point. The fluorines means carbon fibers. And among the three allotropes of carbon, which is a good conductor of electricity? Which is a good conductor of electricity means which is having the free electron. So graphite only having the free electron, so it will conduct the electricity. So free electron. Up to this, we completed last week. Just year after, we'll start the new one. Okay, and the first one. Which of the following alkali metals can be cut with the knife? So, which is that alkali metal means lithium is alkali metal, sodium is alkali metal, and potassium is alkali metal. So, these are the alkali metal we can cut with the knife. That means soft nature. It is soft nature, so we can select the answer all of the above. Okay, and here why we should not select as a mercury? Mercury is a soft nature, but it is not the hard, solid form. It is a liquid form. So you should not consider as a mercury. Why? Because if it is mercury solid form, if it is solid, then we can able to cut. Then at the particular moment only we have to say it is a soft nature or a hard nature. Already it is a liquid form. So we are selecting the lithium, sodium, potassium and all solid matter. Solid matter we can able to cut with a knife means these are the three metals are soft nature. Next, generally metal oxides are basic in nature. Generally metal oxides are basic nature, and generally non-metal oxides are acidic in nature. Okay, and amphoteric means yesterday I discussed with the amphoteric nature, both acidic as well as basic. If the compound having acidic nature or basic nature, both if it is exists, then it is amphoteric oxide. The amphoteric oxide means amphoteric element or amphoteric oxide. Amphoteric oxide, aluminum oxide is amphoteric oxide, zinc oxide amphoteric oxide, and one more thing you have to add, lead oxide is a amphoteric oxide. PbO also amphoteric oxide. Okay, so suppose if they'll ask the lead oxide, then you have to select the lead oxide also. And next, which of the following oxides react with both acid as well as base? Here, both acid and base, and to form the salt and water. So, aluminum oxide is a amphoteric nature, and zinc oxide amphoteric nature. Then, what is the meaning of that? It will react with acid and base, and here also it will react with acid and base. Why it is reacting with the acid as well as base means this element is a middle reactive nature. In the reactivity series, zinc, aluminum, and lead and all less middle reactive nature. It won't be highly reactive. It won't be very low reactive. It is a moderate reactive nature. In that particular case, iron also will be there. Fe also will be present, but we should not select as a Fe. So Fe it won't show the amphoteric nature, it will show basic nature only. Next condition, if it is amphoteric oxide, then if it is reaction with sodium hydroxide, then what is the product? The amphoteric oxide, it will react with only like alkali only. It won't react with the normal base. For example, aluminum oxide, I said, it will react with the base. The base should not be weak base. It should not be weak base like ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. If you add NH4OH with aluminum oxide, no reaction. It won't react. Only aluminum oxide or lead oxide or zinc oxide, if you'll select as a amphoteric oxide, it will react with only the strong base. Strong base is nothing but sodium hydroxide is a strong base. Next to lithium hydroxide is a strong base, and potassium hydroxide is a KOH. Potassium hydroxide is a strong base. This base, it will the pH value around 14, around 14. So strong base. So that's why it will react with the amphoteric oxide. If the base is not strong, then it won't react with the amphoteric oxide. So then here aluminum. Al2O3 plus NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Then you will get the product Na NaAlO2 plus H2O. This is the product. So this is salt. Next, suppose if they will give the option PbO plus NaOH, then you have to select Na2 PbO2 plus H2O. So this one is a salt. Next, suppose if they would have given that option ZnO plus NaOH, then you have to select Na2 ZnO2 plus H2O. So now here Na2PbO2, here Na, just Na only, there is no twice. Why? Because aluminum valency 3, sodium valency 1. So when you are balancing the oxide form aluminum and sodium, you will get this option. And lead is lead valency 2 and sodium valency 2. So oxygen valency 2. So overall 4 minus and plus 4. So the compound will be stable. Next, same year also. Then whenever you are writing the aluminum, here aluminum oxide they given. So that's why we are selecting this answer. Suppose if they would have given here, here instead of aluminum oxide, if they would have given lead oxide, then you need to select Na2PbO2 you should select. Suppose they would have given zinc oxide, then you should select Na2ZnO2. So it is a sodium plumbate and this one is a sodium zincate. This is lead and this one is a zinc. It is a zinc complex and this one is a lead complex. So this one you need to select. And next, so here option NaAlO2. So this is the answer. So here Na2AlO2 they given, you should not select. Why? Because Na already plus 1. So 2 times. 2 times means it will be plus 2. And Al, the valency of aluminum is 3. So plus 3. Overall plus 5. Here oxygen you have only 2 oxygen. That means each oxygen will carry 2 valency. Oxygen valency 2. So charge minus. How many times? 2 times. Then overall charge minus 4. So here plus 5, here minus 4. So but here it is not a charge. Actually they should give plus 1, but they given neutral. So this is not an answer. Suppose if they'll confuse, then based on the formula only they'll confuse. So that's why NaAlO2. You should select this answer one. Okay. From this question, any doubt? If you have any doubt, then I'll repeat that question. Hello.
No, sir.
Okay. And next case, which metal does not burn by using the copper? So when you are using the copper, which one will get the black color oxide? Black color, the oxide should be black color. Now copper oxide, CuO, this formula, a copper reaction with oxygen means you will get the copper oxide. Aluminum, it is reaction with oxygen, then you will get Al2O3. And if it is iron reaction with oxygen, then Fe2O3. And if it is zinc reaction with oxygen, then you will get zinc oxide. Now they are asking which will show the black color. Copper oxide is a black, and aluminum oxide is a like a gray color. And next case is the iron oxide is a brown color, and zinc oxide is a white color. So copper only the answer. And next case, which metal does not react with oxygen at high temperature? Which metal it won't react with oxygen? So obviously the gold or silver or platinum.
Yes, sir.
These elements, it won't react. Yes, sir. Actually, it should not react with the oxygen at a high temperature or a low temperature. Already we know that when the metal reaction with the oxygen, if it is metal reaction with the oxygen, you will get the metal oxide. Okay. At the oxygen, it may be cold condition or otherwise hot condition, either hot or cold. If it is cold condition, means if you use the cold condition, the metal should be high reactive. If we are using the hot air, then the metal should be low reactive. So that's it. Here, gold, silver, and platinum, this and all, it never react with either a cold air or a hot air. And next one, which metal does not react with the cold water, but it will form the hydroxide with the hot water. So here, cold water, potassium, it will react with the cold water. And next one, aluminum, gallium, and all highest. So magnesium is going to react with the cold water. It won't react with the cold water, but it will react with the hot water. Then you will get the magnesium hydroxide, MgOH. Twice you will get magnesium hydroxide. You will get. So answer is magnesium as the answer. Next, which of the following metal neither react with cold water or hot water, but it will react with the steam? That means vapor. Only it will react with the steam. Then you have to select iron. So aluminum and the zinc, this and all, it will react with the steam. But even hot water also it will react. Steam also will react. Then why we are not selecting here aluminum is it is magnesium and aluminum. Sometime the most probably magnesium only. So that's why we selected magnesium. In the textbook also they given magnesium, aluminum, and zinc. So magnesium, aluminum, it will react with hot water as well as steam water. But in the first case, magnesium only the highest contribution. So that's why we are choosing the magnesium. Okay. And next case, iron, it won't react with cold water as well as hot water. So it will react with only the steam water. Then you will get the product as a Fe3O4. Actually, iron, if it is reaction with oxygen, you will get Fe2O3. This is iron oxide. If it is reaction with the oxygen. Suppose if it is reaction with the water, that too cold steam water, then you have to get hydroxide form. But in the case of iron, it won't show the hydroxide. It will give the oxide form. That too Fe3O4. Here Fe2O3, here Fe3O4. But both are same color. What is the brown color? Both are same color, but this name is different and this name is different. Here iron valency 3 valency as well as 2 valency, but here iron having only 3 valency. Both iron having 3 valency, that means +3 +3, and here +2 and the +3 and +3. So overall 3 iron, 2 irons are +3, and 1 iron is a +2. So that is ferrous ferric oxide. Which one? Fe3O4 is a ferrous ferric oxide, the name of the compound. Here is a ferric oxide. Ferric oxide. Sometimes they will ask the question, rust. What is the name of the rust? IUPAC name of the rust or chemical name of the rust means we should select the option. Here they will give that hydrated ferric oxide or ferric oxide. Then you have to select hydrated. Hydrated ferric oxide, that is nothing but rust. Okay, so as there is iron. Next, which metal does not react with the water? It won't react with the water. Then which metal it won't react with the water? So here silver is the most least reactive nature. So that's why we are saying silver is the silver, it won't react with the water. That's why it is we can able to make the ornaments. Silver, gold, platinum. So these three elements, it won't react with either steam water or hot water or cold water, whatever the condition, it won't react. So silver, gold, and next one is the platinum. These are the element, it won't react with any type of, any kind of water. And which of the following is the correct order of reactivity? Which of the following means the first one, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, and iron. Second one, magnesium, iron, zinc, aluminum. Third one, iron, zinc, aluminum, magnesium. Next, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, iron. So here magnesium, aluminum, and zinc, iron is this one highest reactive nature. And next. In the reactivity series, suppose if you check the reactivity series, then you will get the idea. 13 elements are there in the series. In the 13 element, first four element, first four element, first potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, like it will be the order. In that case, one more question also they will ask sometime, which is the most reactive, which metal is the most reactive metals. So potassium is the most reactive metal. In the same thing, instead of metal, if they would have given the question non-metal, if they would have given the question non-metal, then you have to select phosphorus. Why we are selecting as a phosphorus means phosphorus you can't keep outside. It will be highly reactive with oxygen. So phosphorus, the formula of phosphorus is P4, and when it is reaction with oxygen, you will get that P4O10. That simple formula we are writing as a P2O5, phosphorus pentoxide. You will get white phosphorus. Is not a other kind of phosphorus. White phosphorus are highly reactive nature with high reactive with the oxygen, but it won't react with the water. That's why we are keeping phosphorus inside the water. Okay. So next, immersed in water. And by what name the compound exchanging of electron? That means one is a non-metal and another one is a metal. If the interaction between non-metal and metal means you have to select the option ionic or electrovalent bond. Okay, so electrovalent bond or electrostatic attraction or ionic bond. Either they will give electrovalent bond or ionic bond. So if it is metal with metal, then it is metallic bond. If it is a non-metal with a non-metal, then it is covalent bond. Okay. Suppose if it is hydrogen with a high electronegative atom, then it is called hydrogen bond. Okay, here they given non-metal with metal. So that's why we are selecting the electrovalent bond or otherwise ionic bond. Either you can select electrovalent or ionic bond. And next, which is the ore of mercury? As a Cinnabar is the ore of mercury, then HGS is the ore of mercury. In the here calamine they given zinc carbonate. So zinc is the ore. In that calamine is the ore of zinc. And next, this one is not a option. Here, cuprite, CuO. That is a cuprite. Copper is a ore of copper ore.
Cuprite is the origin.
Sorry, copper. What sir?
Cuprite is the ore.
And next, sulfide type ore. Sulfide. That means yes. If you want to remove the S sulfur from the ore, you have to heat very hotly. That means too much of temperature you need to supply. Then too much of supply heat energy if you supply means it is nothing but roasting. Suppose calcination means just you want to heat. That is the calcination process. Roasting process means like in tawa they used to fry the what is it ground net with sand. Same as it is they will fry. With the sand ground net how they are frying. Same as it is they will fry the sulfide ore. That process only we are calling as a roasting. Okay.
Sir, in the open air, right, sir? In the presence of open air, not closing it.
In the open air. Calcination means carbonate ore we should do that process. Carbonate means for example zinc carbonate they given and zinc sulfide they given. If it is zinc sulfide, you have to use the roasting method. And if it is zinc carbonate, then you have to use the calcination method. Absence of air. So you should not supply the air here. Calcination. Why? Because from the carbonate, you have to separate ZnO plus CO2, no? So you need to remove the carbon dioxide from the ore. After removing the carbon dioxide, you will get the zinc oxide. Here, you have to supply the oxygen more. Then only you can frame ZnO plus SO2. So yes, sulfur also should get the oxygen and zinc also should get the oxygen. That's why we are roasting very hardly, okay, with a high temperature. And the displacement means you know that salt plus a high reactive metal. So which is high reactive metal? That metal which will go for that salt solution. In that salt solution, one metal will be there. One part of the part will be metal. That metal it will displace. That is called a displacement. Thermite reaction means only manganese and iron. That means in railway track, I said no yesterday. So in railway track, they will do the process, thermite reaction. So aluminum oxide they will take. So with the aluminum oxide, aluminum, you will get the aluminum oxide with the iron. So first iron oxide, Fe2O3. Again, you have to add the aluminum, Fe2O3. Again, you should add the aluminum. Then you will get Al2O3 plus Fe. So it is one of the process to remove the iron from the ore. From iron ore, Fe2O3 is the iron ore. From the iron ore, you are going to remove the iron from the ore by using the aluminum. Okay, this process is known as thermite reaction. In the thermite reaction, two metals we are going to separate. So these two elements we are going to separate. One is a manganese and another one is a iron. And next one is a prevention method of corrosion. How we can prevent the corrosion? The first one, galvanization. By using the zinc, we are going to coat it with the zinc on the iron. Fe is a rod, and on the Fe, we are going to make a thin layer of zinc. So it is nothing but galvanization. Next, chrome plating means chromium we are going to add. And next, anodizing means already we discussed aluminum. You are going to take the water, and after that you are going to keep the electrolyte. One is a positive electrode and another one is a negative electrode. Then automatically it will become Al2O3. So the process name we are calling as a anodizing. Okay, so anodizing means formation of aluminum oxide or thick layer of aluminum oxide formation. Then after formation of aluminum oxide, again further reaction aluminum with oxygen, it won't happen. So that's why we are doing the anodizing process. So these are the method we are selecting for the prevention of the corrosion. So this all of the given is correct answer. Next, in which alloy copper and zinc as a alloy? So which one is the copper and zinc? This one also I said before. Anyone can answer that? Copper and zinc. What is that? Brass means what, sir? Copper with zinc. Correct? Bronze means
Copper plus tin.
Copper plus tin. Then solder means
Tin.
tin plus lead.
Tin plus lead.
Lead. And next steel means iron plus
Carbon plus carbon.
Okay. So now here one more thing you have to remember. Alloy formation means only metal and metal is mixing each other, or metal with non-metal also possible. Sometimes they'll ask the question. Alloy formation means only metal and metal mixture, or metal with non-metal mixture, which is the alloy. Metal mixture is alloy, or metal with here what is it? Here metal, here also metal.
Carbon is
here metal, here also metal. Carbon is a non-metal, no? Then it is both. Metal with metal also you can call it as alloy. Metal with a non-metal also you can call it as alloy. Okay. Suppose if they will ask the question, choose any one of the alloy with the non-metal. Then you have to select as a steel. Okay. Choose the any
Okay.
one of the alloy with the non-metal. Then you have to select steel. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Like
sir.
that also they will ask the question. And next alloy of copper and tin. Copper tin. So copper tin means already we discussed. As a answer,
Bronze. Bronze.
bronze. And next one is a tin and lead. Then it is solder.
Okay.
Okay. And next, which of the following metal present in the anode mud during the electrolytic refining of copper? Anode mud means it is either sodium or aluminum or gold or iron, which is the anode mud. So is the electrolytic refining of copper. Electrolytic refining of copper means the last yesterday Aribari we completed last refining of copper. CuSO4 we are taking as a solution, as an impure solution. One beaker, with the beaker you are keeping 2 rod, and here the solution is a copper sulfate solution. The copper sulfate solution which is having Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. This is a cation and this one is an anion. Now you are keeping the electrode. One is a positive electrode and another one is a negative electrode. Okay. So positive electrode means sulfate it will go and attract with the electrode, and the copper it will go attract with the negative electrode. That means opposite electrode. Okay. Now here rest of the solution or rest of the compound it will form as a mud. That means the impurity. Okay, insoluble substance will form as a impurity. That impurity, what is that? Which one is a impurity? Like they are asking, which one is a impurity? Here, iron as a impurity of the material. That means iron it won't dissolve with water, no. So it will undergo the impure substance. The last bottom of the beaker, you will get the anode side. If it is the mud mixture, everything it will deposit on the anode side. That's why we are calling as a anode mud. Okay, the anode mud contains iron mixture, iron or sand or mud or minerals, everything will be there. Among the following, iron also one of the compound. Okay, and next, green color layer of the copper utensils. So which one will be form as a green color? Already I said is the corrosion of copper. Corrosion of copper means what is the product I said? Two product I said. Copper, reaction with the water, and reaction with the carbon dioxide, and reaction with the oxygen. That means in our atmosphere, moisture is there in the form of H2O. Okay, in the form of gas. H2O in the form of gas is nothing but moisture. And next one, CO2, carbon dioxide. And the next oxygen. Everything it is there in the atmosphere. Now the copper will react with these compound. Then you will get the two types of material. One is a copper hydroxide, CuOH twice, and another one is a CuCO3, copper carbonate. The copper hydroxide, it won't show any color, but copper carbonate will show the color. That is green color. Okay, when you are wearing the copper ring, then during the sweating time, you will observe that on the copper ring, it will deposit like a green color ash. The green color ash made up of copper carbonate.
Sir, what
And
about
here,
copper plus, sir? Copper
which
plus.
one, sir?
Copper plus.
What's that?
Plus bottle made of copper, sir.
That also, sir. Actually, if you'll keep the curd or any sour substance, that means acid content. Lemon, if you'll keep the lemon substance, lemon juice or curd or some other juice, if you'll keep, no, then curd become green color. Correct? Did you
Okay,
observe
sir.
that? The curd become green color. Why it is curd become green color means because of the formation of copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. Sometimes they will give that green color. The green color, especially for copper carbonate, especially the green color made up of copper carbonate. Because of the copper carbonate only, you are getting the green color. And next, during the reaction, you are getting two products, copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. So copper hydroxide and copper carbonate, two product you are getting. In the two product, this product only will show the green color. Okay, here they are asking which will show the green color. So copper carbonate will show the green color. So CuCO3, you have to select the answer. Okay, so they will confuse with either CuOH twice or CuOH twice dot CuCO3 or CuO, this and all, they will confuse. The green color only because of the formation of CuCO3. It is not because of formation of CuOH twice. It's a basic nature. That's it. But green color mainly CuCO3. This one you have to mark. Okay, na sir. Next question. When the silver, if you are keeping the silver article in the atmospheric condition, the silver, it won't react with oxygen. The silver, it will react with the sulfur. So then you will get the product as a silver sulfide, Ag2S. Ag plus S gives rise to Ag2S. Sometime they will give Ags. You should not select the answer, Ags. Why? Because silver valency 1, not 2. Silver valency always 1. So here silver and here sulfur. Sulfur valency 2, silver valency 1. Then you have to write Ag 2 times and S 1 time. So Ag2S. This Ag2S only black color.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next question. Which of the following do not exert the carbon dioxide gas by burning? Which the carbon dioxide should not what is it? It will by burning the carbon dioxide, whether it will give or not. That question they are asking. What is the answer?
Zinc
Answer?
carbonate.
Zinc carbonate, it will release zinc carbonate. Zinc carbonate, it will release sodium carbonate only the answer.
Okay.
Sodium carbonate. This is soda, no? Baking sorry, washing soda. Washing soda, this only. Baking soda means NaHCO3. If you will heat the NaHCO3, you will get this product. After getting Na2CO3, you have to add 10 water molecules, 10 H2O. Then you will get that Na2CO3 dot 10 H2O. This only washing soda. Washing soda means like surf excel this and all is, So that is this only the chemical formula of washing soda, Na2CO3. Along with the Na2CO3, 10 water molecules are there. If you'll dry the Na2CO3, then you will get the water molecule alone, it will escape. Carbon dioxide, it won't escape. And next one, which of the following is not ionic compound? Which is not ionic compound? Actually, if it is not ionic compound means what is the definition? The interaction between metal with the non-metal. Correct? No? It is ionic compound. The interaction between metal and non-metal. Here calcium is a metal and chlorine is a non-metal. This is metal and this one is a non-metal. And magnesium is a metal and chlorine is a non-metal. And next sodium is a metal and next chlorine is a non-metal. Here carbon is a non-metal and chlorine also non-metal. Then CCl4 is the answer. Correct. So ionic which is not a ionic compound. So CCl4 is not a ionic compound. CCl4 is a covalent compound. And next, which method is useful to reduce the mercuric oxide to mercury? That means which method we are using? HgS to Hg. How you will get the HgO to Hg. Now, what you should know, no? You have to take the ore. The ore name is Chinnabar, HgS. When you are heating with the oxygen, you will get that HgO. This is first step. Again, the HgO, again it will react with the Cinnabar S, the Cinnabar, HgS. Again, you will get that Hg plus SO2. You will get the product. So, strongly you have to heat. Then you will get that means the roasting method. If you heat the strongly, then automatically you will get the HgO2 Hg. Okay, so heating process. Next, it is not a calcination, it is not a chemical reduction, it is not a electrolytic electrozonal reduction and all. It is only the heating. Next, dash the allotropes of carbon is a good conductor of electricity. What is it? Which one is a good conductor of electricity? Already we discussed this point, this question.
Graphite.
Graphite. And the second one, thin coating of zinc applied on the iron. What is the process name? The iron rod, and we are coating with the zinc.
Galvanization.
Galvanization. And next, if iron exposed to atmosphere moist air and with a long period, the process will happen corrosion process. Okay, the phenomenon is known as it's going to corrode. Then corrode means a corrosion. Correct. So during the corrosion, what is the product you will get? Fe2O3 dot XH2O. Why I am using XH2O? Hydrated ferric oxide. The name of the compound is a hydrated ferric oxide. So XY we are using means we don't know the quantity, how much water molecules will be present in the particular formula. So that's why we are using X. Either N you can use or otherwise X. And next, next question. The Tiffin container can be prevented by the rusting, by electroplating, and by while rusting of the car bumper can be prevented by the electroplating. So which metal we have to use here? Here what we should use for a Tiffin container, and here what we should use for a car bumper. Here SN, here PR. SN means tin, and here chromium.
Fine, sir.
So here in that case itself they are given, no sir, as a electroplating. Electroplating when it will happen? Chrome plating or electroplating. And preventing of the Tiffin means in the name itself. Here one keyword is there. Tiffin container with the tin. Okay, like a solder welding we are doing, no, same as it is. Solder only we are doing, no, so that's why they are given the tin. And metal metal possesses the luster surface in the pure state. The property is called the lustrous property. This one you know that. And most ductile metal is which is the most ductile metal?
Gold, sir.
Gold. Most ductile nature is a gold. Why? Because 1 gram we can able to draw into thin wire, 2 kilometer length we can draw. So that's why gold is the answer. And next, sorry. And next, the metal which is produces sound. Then it is sonorous. All the metal except dash exist. All the dash exist solid at room temperature.
Mercury.
Mercury. And next, the most reactive metal like sodium, potassium are kept in immersed dash.
Kerosene.
Kerosene. And next one, dash metal does not react with cold water, but it will react with hot water, and it will release hydroxide and hydrogen. This question already we discussed.
Iron.
Magnesium. It will react with the hot water, no, sir. Iron, it will react
Hmm.
with the steam water alone. That means it won't react
Okay.
with even hot water also. It will react with the steam water. Next, to fill in the blanks. This also we discussed. Na, Al, O2.
O2.
Sodium aluminate. Okay, Na, Al, O2. If it is suppose this place, if they would have given lead or zinc, just you have to write Na2 ZnO2. The O2 is common. Here also common. And Na2 PbO2. Here O2 is a common. Here also common. Here also common. Only changes. What is the changes? Na only changes. Here 2 times Na. Here 2 times Na. But here only 1 time Na. Okay. So this one you have to remember. If it is aluminum means 1 time Na. If it is lead and zinc means 2 times Na. Here 2 you should write. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Like that only you should remember. Next, any metal reacts with the dash and it will release hydrogen gas. It is not produced. So which one? It won't produce the hydrogen gas. When it won't release the hydrogen gas.
Any metal reacts with.
Metal plus acid. It should release the salt plus hydrogen. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
But in the particular case, it won't release hydrogen. So which acid we should use? HNO3, I said no. If you use HNO3, it won't
HNO3.
release the hydrogen gas.
I
I said no. So if you use the HNO3, only 2 metals will give hydrogen and Mg. These 2 elements only will give the hydrogen gas. Rest of the element, everything, it won't give the hydrogen gas. Instead of hydrogen gas, H2O you will get. Water you will get. Okay, this question, important question.
fine, sir.
And next, dash can displace less active metal from the solution of the compound, or it will form the molten state, which can be less active metal.
What about 52, sir?
52. So okay. 51 only we discussed, no? Dash is a strong, corrosive, and fuming liquid, which is dissolved gold also.
Mm.
I said 3:1 ratio of acid. What is that? A 3:1 ratio of acid? Aqua regia.
Aqua regia is also used
Uh,
for hiding gold. Mm.
HCl 3 portion and HNO3 1 portion.
Mhm.
Okay,
Hmm.
HNO3 1 ml means HCl you should take 3 ml. Then the mixture only we are calling as the aqua regia or aqua regia, or otherwise they used to say royal water. Okay, the name either royal water or aqua regia. This particular solution only they will dissolve the gold. Normally HNO3 if you take, it won't dissolve. If you will take HCl, it won't dissolve. If you will take H2SO4, it won't dissolve. But aqua regia if you will take, it will dissolve. Then you will get the white color precipitate. Then they will identify the gold, whether it is pure gold or impure gold. In the olden days, not now. In the olden days, they was finding this method only. Now they are using the with XRD. And next, the compound dash can be displaced less active metal from the solution of their compound in the molten state. 53. Just only one word. Here what they said, less active metal. Here what you should write, more active metal.
More active
That
metal.
means high reactive metal, it will displace the low reactive metal in the solid state. That's what we are saying, the displacement reaction. No, displacement reaction means what? More reactive element, it will displace the less reactive element. So it is nothing but the displacement reaction. We are saying no, so same as this. Next, the compound formed by the electron transfer of metal to non-metal. Then what is it is called the
Ionization.
ion. Ionic compound only no. So metal and non-metal
Hmm.
interaction is the ionic compound. The metal and metals are ready to lose the electron. Non-metals are ready to accept the electron. Then it will form as a cation and anion. The interaction between cation and anion is nothing but ionic interaction or electrostatic interaction. Okay, ionic or electrostatic. And next, ionic compounds do not conduct the electricity in the solid state, but it will conduct in the liquid
state.
or molten state. Molten state means when you are heating the iron, then you will get the iron rod. That means a thin liquid you will get. That it will conduct the electricity. That means the ionic compound. The sodium chloride, normal sodium chloride, salt, it won't conduct the electricity. If you melt the sodium chloride, it will conduct the electricity. Or if you dissolve the sodium chloride in water, it will conduct the electricity. And next, gas element which are found in normally and from the earth crust of the earth is called the minerals.
Minerals.
Anything you can take from the earth crust, it is called a mineral. In the particular mineral, if it is profitable substance will be present, then we are calling as a ore. Right?
Oh,
So everything, the sand you are taking, the sand is a mineral of silicon SiO2 sand. So SiO2 we can say that mineral. In that particular sand, suppose you are finding the gold. So gold is a profitable material. So that then particularly we can say it is a profitable substance. Even iron Fe2O3 it is there. Then iron ore will be present. So iron is a profitable material. Then it is called ore. The mineral, if it is profitable or non-profitable. If it is non-profitable, then it is mineral. If it is profitable, then it is ore. That's it. And next, the metals lie at the bottom in the reactivity series. Bottom of the reactivity
Silver.
series are
Silver, sir.
low reactive nature and it is free state. So what are the bottom of the reactivity nature? Silver,
gold.
copper,
Platinum.
gold,
Titanium.
and platinum. So this and all low reactive nature and it will exist in our earth crust freely. Gold we are not refining or we are not doing anything. Just we are collecting from the ground and we are melting and we are making the rod or bar whatever. And the silver also same, platinum also same. So it is exist in our nature freely, free state. It won't combine with any other thing. And the common formula of the ore is known as Chinna bar. Then HGS is the
HGS.
formula.
Hmm.
HGS. Next, sulfide ore heated excess amount of the air. Then it will converted into oxide. Then what is the method? What is the method we are calling?
Roasting.
Roasting. And next here zinc reaction with oxygen, then it will give zinc oxide. The reaction name is called shown chemical reaction shown during that
This place.
here sulfide. Sulfide only no. Zinc sulfide. Zinc sulfide means what is the process you should use? Same. Roasting only no. Carbon CO3 if it is there, any metal with the CO3, then it is calcination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If it is any metal with the sulfur is there, then it is roasting. You have to remember like that. If any metal with the carbonate, it is calcination. If any metal with the sulfur, it is roasting method. Okay, that's it. And next, copper react with the carbon dioxide in the moisture, then it will become green color substance. The green color substance is nothing but CuCO3, copper carbonate. Next, Metal oxides of metals are
Basic nature.
basic nature. Copper oxide color
Black.
Blue,
black. Solder alloy made up of
lead and tin.
lead and tin.
Mm.
And metal obtained from the metal oxide dash method.
Mm,
From the metal oxide.
Reduction.
Metal oxide to metal. Then it is a refining or a reduction. Reduction method. Okay. And next, during the anodizing. During the anodizing, clean aluminum article is made and the anode. And what is that electrolytic with dilute? Which one we should use? Dilute, which in the anodizing process? Sulfuric acid we should use. Why we are using sulfuric acid? You know, aluminum reaction with water. Okay, then it will become aluminum oxide, Al2O3. Okay, here from water only we are collecting the oxygen. Then what is the necessary to use the sulfuric acid? Dilute sulfuric acid means to induce the conductivity. Water, it won't conduct the electricity. Okay, so that's why we are adding sulfuric acid. Any acid we can use, especially here we are using the sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid. Then if you dissolve the sulfuric acid with water, then automatically you will get the H plus ion and the SO4 2 minus ion. This ion will conduct the electricity. Then if it is conduct the electricity, automatically from water you can separate the oxygen. So that's why they are using the sulfuric acid. Okay. And next, question number 67. If one of the metal is a alloy and mercury, if it is alloy means what? Alloy means what? Metal with the metal, no. Metal, one is a metal, another metal is a mercury, Hg. If it is any metal, if it is mixed with the mercury means we used to call as a amalgam.
Amalgam.
Yeah,
Amalgam.
it is called a amalgam. Any metal, either a zinc or lead or some other iron, whatever. But if it is mercury present, then if it is zinc with mercury means zinc amalgam. If it is lead with mercury means lead amalgam. If it is iron with mercury means iron amalgam. So like they used to call amalgam mercury. And next, a solution of dash is used for electrolytic reduction of copper. So which solution they are using? Electrolytic reduction of copper. This also I discussed. Copper sulfate they are using. From the copper sulfate, you will get the copper plus sulfate separately. The copper you will get the product as a pure substance. So it is here you have to select CuSO4 is the answer. Next, Chinnambar is the ore of mercury. And next, dash does not react with cold water, but it will react with hot water. So this one already you know that is a magnesium. In the calcium, K shell 2 electron, L shell 8 electron, M shell 8 electron, and the next N shell 2 electron. So 2 electron means is a valence shell, valence electron. This electronic configuration you know now. So before we discussed
Yes.
about the electronic configuration, same as it is. Now here the question. The electronic configuration of the calcium, it will be 2, 8, 8, 2. So K shell 2 electron, L shell 8 electron, M shell 8 electron, N shell 2 electron. So here 1s 2 electron 2, here 2s2, 2p6, here 3s2, 3p6, here 4s2. So this is the electronic configuration. Okay, next, liquid form of non-metal. Which is the liquid form of non-metal?
Bromine.
Bromine. Next, lustrous non-metal,
Iodine.
iodine. Next, copper with zinc,
Brass.
Brass.
bronze or bronze,
Brass.
Brass. Brass. B.
brass. Next,
Yes, sir.
and then bronze,
Tin.
A.
copper with the
Tin.
that's it. Okay. From this, any doubts, sir? If I want to explain, I'll explain again also. This much only. Overall 73 questions.
No doubt, sir. We can proceed forward.
Correct? No? Everything clear? No? Any doubt? And once go through that sheet, I already sent through the group. So once you go through that, then only we'll get the idea. So without practice, we can't remember that shortcut method and all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Today this much enough. Remaining,
Thank you.
I'll teach tomorrow, sir. Okay. Bye.
Tomorrow, same timing, sir.
Same timing, sir. Every day. They said 8:30 to 9:30. Same timing.
Fine, sir. Sir, when are we
Yes, sir.
expecting to complete the syllabus, sir?
Which one, sir? For me, only one topic is there, sir. Remaining everything completed.
Okay, okay.
So remaining completed, only one topic. After that, we again we need to revise means we'll revise.
Okay, sir.
But,
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
good night, sir.